Hello Sagittarius, my name is Nigel. You have found Älkëmï. In a second I'm going to shift into warp speed and lay out your cards carefully. You can sit and watch me do that, or you could just skip straight ahead to the reading. The choice is yours. Either way, I will see you on the other side. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your January 2024 reading. Okay, so let's begin. You have overshadowing your whole reading, you have the Death card. Death is a transition, Scorpio energy, but more than that, it is a rebirth. Something is coming to an end here, Sagittarius, and it doesn't look sad, to be honest with you. It just looks like a phase of your life is ending, something new is starting. This is actually pretty good energy. So what you may not see coming is the sun after death. This is Leo energy, and it's absolutely it's definitely something. Listen, I'm at a loss for words for some reason. It's a beautiful transition to go from death to sun. It is literally closing out one cycle and opening up another. So let's start at the beginning of the month here. You have the Three of Coins reversed here, and you may feel at the start of the month like you're not getting the help you need with something. It doesn't have to be anything major, but you may feel it could be something at work, it could be something in your personal life. It doesn't look to be extremely major, but you feel lack of help. You feel you're alone in some endeavor, but you also have the Two of Cups here, and it looks like a beautiful interlude with someone, coming together of, two divine counterparts, for sure. The divine counterparts could be within yourself, or it could be somebody else. For those of you who have this beautiful situation going with someone else, you may doubt this. You have an Ace of Cups reversed here, so you may doubt what's going on. You may have reservations about it, put it that way. That's the beginning of your month, but let's look at the middle. In the middle of the month here, you do have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is great energy. This is fertile movement towards something. We'll look at these things a little bit more closely. For some of you, this might be fertile movement towards a new career, a new job, more money, or this relationship might be taking off and leveling up, so to speak. You do have the Hangman in reverse, so whatever it is you were thinking about or stuck in, it seems to be releasing. You're now experiencing movement. And you have the Five of Cups reversed, which is also good energy, walking away from anything, any sadness, anything that you felt was broken in your life. I think one of your weekly readings had the Five of Cups upright, and you were hyper-examining the things that were broken in your life, and you were dissatisfied, and it looks like that energy is actually leaving you towards the middle of the month, which is good. And you have here the Four of Swords reversed, which is coming out of an inactive phase. I mean, it matches the Hangman on a lesser intense level, but it's very similar, coming out of that sleepy period, coming out of the contemplative period, coming out of inaction. You do have the Queen of Coins reversed. You might be worried about your money. I don't think this is warranted. I don't think that you should be worried about your money. I think that it's all pretty much in your head. You do have the Hermit in reverse, which is again coming out of this. These three cards are coming out of isolation, coming out of whether it's emotional isolation, whether it's isolation at a job. There's something happening here and opening up here, especially with the sun over here, Sagittarius. You have a lot of really good energy opening up to you this month. You have the star, and you know, this is your warning column. So you, I have to say, you know, the star does represent Aquarius. You might have an Aquarian in your life that you need to be careful with. But more than that, it's to be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for here, Sagittarius. It looks like you have a month of manifesting, and you're manifesting your reality, whether you believe in it or not. You might believe in this and understand exactly what I'm saying, or you might be a naysayer and you might be like, oh, that's a bunch of crap. Okay. But you're manifesting things whether you realize it or not. And what you could be missing out on here is this Two of Cups energy. So it's a be careful what you wish for, and also be careful with your words. Your words are cutting. They can be. You're not the Queen of Swords in the tarot deck. That is an Aquarian. So for some of you, you might be involved with an Aquarian with a sharp tongue. But for others of you, you could have Aquarius highly aspected in your chart too. That's possible. But for no matter what your sign is, no matter what your chart looks like, you can step into this energy at any time. It doesn't matter what sign you are and what your chart looks like. So you have to watch your words this month, especially as it pertains to a relationship. No great warnings though. Honestly, this is a great reading so far. You do have in your blessings column, you do have the King of Cups, and I'm pretty sure, Sagittarius, the same reading I'm thinking about, what I just quoted before, this came up twice in that reading. It was your weekly reading. I think it was from maybe 2 weeks ago. Anyway, you have the King of Cups here coming in as a blessing. And, you know, yes, it could be a water sign. But more than that, it's somebody who comes in gifting you with love. They gift you with love. It doesn't matter if this is a Virgo, if this is a Capricorn, if this is a Cancer, if this is whoever it is, has your best interests at heart. This is reversed, but this is in the blessings column, and they can be offering you a happy life. And the Page of Pentacles, of course, could mean an offer in the realm of a job. So if you're looking at this as a work situation, you could be very unhappy with your work situation. There could be something coming together behind the scenes here, and you could be granted an offer here. There could be an offer coming in. If it's love, same. You do have the Death card overseeing your whole reading, and I can't help but think that there's a huge change underfoot, especially with the Sun here. Now you do have the Ace of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and you might be feeling a lack of passion for something or someone. With all these other cards, I would give this time for things to play out. There is a lack of passion. The Ace of Wands is the passion card, and it is reversed here at the bottom of the deck. So I would, I know that I think I said this to you one other time. I think you need to move through a certain period here in order to see things clearly. There's a lot of good here though, Sag. I mean, there really is. Show me the beginning of the month for Sagittarius, please. Show me the beginning of the month for Sagittarius. You have a fair man. Yeah, this could be someone with light, when I see the fair man, it's usually someone light of complexion. They either have light hair, they have light skin, or honestly, it's someone who's very fair-minded, someone who you can depend on, someone who's very fair, someone who is very kind, you know? So show me mid-month for Sagittarius. You have fire. Passionate love or hate. The Hanged Man. There is something going on here. It looks like there might be two things going on here, Sagittarius, but there is something you don't like in your life. There is something going on you just don't like. And there's also something going on that you're just not sure of. So Don't confuse these two things, but there might be something you do need to let go of as far as the death card, and there might be something you need to give a chance to, because this came up positively, you know, more than once. So I would give this time. This looks like it's actually working itself out, and all it really needs is your patience. End of month. You have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life, and you have indecisiveness, allowing your there. I did notice that you are swinging back and forth with certain things. I do think something is leaving your life. It could be a job, it could be a way of thinking, and it could be a person. And it's going to be different for either of you. Something is leaving your life. I don't see a big heartbreak around this. I see a sense of relief, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't worry about that empty chair, okay? The empty chair is metaphorical. Let's look at the warnings. You have warnings. You have two. You do have triumph over these warnings. And you have wealth. But wreath, I'm sorry. And there is sorrow over a loss. Okay, and it is a warning. So remember when I said to give this person a chance and to see how it plays out. See how it plays out, Sagittarius. You don't want to use that tongue of yours and be too truthful. And please be careful what you wish for, because your wishes are alive. They have actual life in them this month. And your words will speak spells. I'm getting that very strongly. Plenty of material things. You're not going to be without. You're not going to be without as far as material things. You do risk a loss here. And you risk a loss, and it's through your own action or inaction in a love situation. In a work situation, it looks like you might be getting some sort of an open path, something that will open up to you. So it's a mixed bag of nuts here, for sure. I'll see you in your weekly reading, I guess, or perhaps the full moon love reading. Either way, big hugs. Namaste.